Hi everyone, welcome to your first cricket session with activities. Week 1 will be focused on our pace bowling, okay? So we're looking at seam up and pace bowling. What you'll need is a pen, okay, and a ball to bowl with, okay? Make sure it's a tennis ball if you're in your house, or a softball if you're in your house. If it's in your garden and you want to use a corky, you are more than welcome, okay? So if you want to get a bag of different cricket balls as well, you're more than welcome to use those, so you don't have to keep collecting them when we are bowling. So more the better. Okay guys, right, we're going to get into our warm-up. Just like every other sport, cricket needs a good warm-up with our pulse raiser, stretches and our high intensity. Okay, so we're going to using the cricket wicket straight down, okay, which is 22 yards. Okay, if you want to use your corridors, outside in the garden, whatever space you have got, we're going to be running up and down, so you need to find the right space for you to work in. Okay, so we've got our pulse raiser, stretches, and then we'll look at high intensity. You just need to follow my instructions and copy what I do, and then we'll all get warmed up and ready to start our bowling for today. Okay, number 1 is going to be our simple jog to the wickets and back. Okay, simple jog there and back. I'm going to do this 5 times, that's 2. Last one. Okay, and rested, that's 5. Okay, get our heart rate going, keep on moving. Next one is going to be side steps. So you're moving sideways, across, all the way up to the wickets, back round, and back to the start. Okay, so you're moving sideways, side steps as you go. Okay, let's go, we're gonna do 3. Okay, that's 1. So, okay, well done, get the heart rate going. I'm out of breath, your body should feel out of breath as well. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next one, which is going to be bum flicks, just for 1, there and back. Ready? Go! Okay, right, get yourself a drink. Okay, get yourself a drink and rest for a little minute. Okay, our next, we're going to do our dynamic stretching. Okay, so dynamic stretching is when we are moving and stretching at the same time. So what you need to do is put your feet shoulder width apart. It's going to turn to the side so you can see. We're going to go down into a lunge. So we're lunging straight knee to the floor, and back up. That's 1. Straight, knee down to the floor, and back up. Okay, that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, shake your legs off. Shake your legs off. Okay, this time you're gonna swing and kick out. So just like you're playing football, swing back and forward and touch your hand. You should feel it at the back of your leg and your hamstrings. So stretch the hamstrings out. Up, we're gonna do 5 each leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, and change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next one, you're gonna lift your knee up towards your chest and turn your hips. Keep this leg still and open. Okay, so up and open. Try and keep your foot on the floor. We'll do 10 of these. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well done everyone, keep going. Okay, keep up with the warm up. We need to get our bodies prepared for our cricket. Okay, last leg stretch, we're gonna look at the quadricep. Okay, so you've done this in PE, quadriceps at the front. You're gonna bring your leg up and balance absolutely still like a statue. If you are struggling, stare at something on the floor and count to 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and rest there. Buddy. Okay, we're getting our arms rotating, just like our cricket ball. We need to get our shoulders and arms ready for that movement. So we're going to do 10 forward. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and this time we're going to go across so you make an X and back out. Okay, really stretch out your chest. Across. And rest. We're going to do our tricep stretch. So you're going to put one arm up and onto your shoulder blade at the back. Then you're going to take this arm and push your elbow down your back. Okay? So it stretches down the side of your arm, the tricep. Okay, and change. And last one, we're going to do our deltoid stretch. You're going to make an X across your body. So you're going to take one arm across your chest, this other arm going to put underneath and make a cross. Hold this for 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final part 10. The final part of our warm-up is going to be our high intensity. All we're going to do this is 5 sets of sprinting on the spot for 10 seconds. So you ready? You sprint on the spot for 10 seconds, 5 times. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and rest. We're going to go again. That's number 1. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2. We've got 3 more today. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. A little bit of rest. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And last one. before we start our bowling. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, get yourself a drink before we start bowling. Right, so we're going to move on to our bowling technique and our action for when we bowl. Now, you can get your tennis ball and a marker pen as well. Now, on a cricket ball, you have got it sewn together by 2 different sides, okay? So you've got the seam down the middle, okay? So the seam, okay, is where all the stitching is in the middle of the ball. Now, when we bowl in cricket, you need to make a bunny ears action, okay? So you got your bunny ears at the top and your thumb underneath. So when we grip the ball, your bunny ears need to be either side of the seam. So the seam's down the middle. You can put one finger on one side of the seam and the other finger on the other side of the seam, and your thumb goes underneath just like that, okay? Don't have it across, okay? Don't have it like this, okay? Your fingers need to go down the same lines as the seam, okay? So you're making parallel lines across the seam, okay? So it's going down just like that underneath. If you have only got a tennis ball, what I want you to do is to draw your seam on with a pen. Now, this can be a felt tip pen, it can be a marker pen, okay? Whatever pen works, try to draw your seam on top of there. So just like I'm going to do, get the seam, you're going to draw a line all the way down the middle of your tennis ball. Make it as straight as possible because it's going to be where you put your fingers and your bunny ears. Just like that, as you can see with mine. It's a nice line down the middle for my seam. Okay, it doesn't have to be too neat, okay, it just needs to be straight. It can be a line, it can be a dotted line. Okay, so for this, if you've just got a tennis ball, you're going to put your fingers to the either side of that seam so it gets you used to using this position. Okay, so you can stay in this position the whole time whilst we bowl. Right, for our next part of our cricket session, you need somewhere to bowl into. Now, this can be a wall or it can be a net, just like I have got. So I'm going to practice my technique, just bowling against the wall or bowling into a net, whichever is easiest for you in your house, at home, in your garden. Okay, so I'm going to find something to bowl against. Okay, so I'm going to do my actions, okay, into the fence in front of me. Now, when we bowl in cricket with our seam, okay, so our fast bowling, remember our bunny ears with either side of the seam, okay? So in position, you need to be side on to where you are bowling. So just like when we throw with our Usain Bolt, okay, just like we throw, you need to be side on when we are bowling, okay? So if you put your feet shoulder width apart, you turn and face the direction you will bowl. Your closest foot to where you are bowling is going to turn and point to your target. Okay, so you can turn and point straight at the batter or the target that you are bowling. From this position, you take your bunny ears and put it underneath your chin. So keep your arm tucked in. Your fingers should be touching your chin with your bunny ears on top of the ball, and the seam should be down the middle of your fingers and your thumb should be underneath. Now, your hand needs to stay in this position the whole time that we bowl. So don't flip it upside down. Well, okay, your bowling won't work as well. So you need to get your hand up with your fingers pointing to the sky the whole time throughout the action, okay? So whilst we bowl and come over the top, your fingers should always be facing up to the sky. So keep your fingers in. So start in this position. So feet shoulder width apart, pointing towards your target, bunny ears under your chin. You're going to start in this bit. Rather than a straight arm like we throw, you're going to bend your arm in this position. Okay, so side on. In this position, you can leave this arm here. You're going to bring this round like a windmill, and then once you reach this position, your arm will start to float down to give you more power. Okay, so it's this position. Everyone hold this position with your left arm. Bunny ears into your chin. You're going to start the motion round. When you get into this position, this arm will go straight and move round. Okay, let's do that slowly. So, in position, pointing towards your target, bunny ears, arm up, you're going to move round, arm comes straight, this one's now straight, my bunny ears are pointing to the sky, and then it's through. Okay, can you see how my leg moved from the back to the front to create me power? So in this position, round, this leg starts to come through, and forward, okay, and don't forget your follow through after you have bowled it. Okay, we need to move this leg forward for our power with our arm and our opposite arm to pull you down to create our power. Now, I will play this in slow motion for you, okay, so you understand the technique. And that's your finishing position. So in here, and finish it out in front of you. Okay, right. Now you have learnt the technique, we're going to go straight into our bowling against the wall. So in this position, we're going to stand still for now. Okay, so your foot pointing towards the wall, your opposite leg pointing away. So in this position, you're going to come round and bowl it into the net or the wall. Then pick up your ball and start again. So here, point your toe, bunny ears underneath your chin, arm bent in front of you. You're going to come round and down and finish in that position. So remember your follow through with your bunny ears to get your power. So foot pointing in front of you, opposite toe pointing towards your target. Get your seam position, your fingers and bunny ears straight, arm up, we're going to come down and round and power. One more time. Okay, you're going to complete this for 12 times. Okay, you're going to do it 12 times straight after each other. Okay, you can pause the video now. So you're going to complete that 12 times. Once you finish 12, then we'll move on to our next step. A little bit of a run up. Okay, so we're going to have 3 steps. So we're going to develop from our static bowling to our little bit of a run up. Okay, so you have 3 steps back from wherever you're bowling from into the same wall or the net that you're using. Okay, I'm going to use more tennis balls this time, so I don't have to go and get them. Okay, it's just easy. Okay, so make sure if you've got more, make sure you draw your seam on. Okay, or if you're advanced enough, can you do it without the seam, just to understand how to hold it properly. So remember, we've got our bunny ears. Remember, the main thing is our bunny ears for our fast bowling and pace bowling. Okay, so straight up right. Okay, I'm going to use a number of balls. Okay, if you just want to use one and collect it, that is absolutely fine too. So you're going to find your mark of where you're going to bowl from. So I'm going to bowl from here and place down my marker. I'm going to place a marker there. I'm going to take 3 steps back. From here, I'm going to walk forward into position and then complete the ball. Okay, exactly the same technique. In this position, arm straight, arm bent, bunny ears underneath the chin, arm straight and round and through. But this time you're going to add the little 3 steps in. So 1, 2, 3. You can make a mark. Okay, you're going to run up and through. Collect your ball. Back to your mark. Okay, walk up to it and in position. With this you can run, but just make sure your back foot is in line with your marker. Okay, so you're going to pretend this is our line of our crease and you've got a crease in front of you as well. So your back foot goes next to your marker and your front foot goes in front, which is pointing towards our target or wicket in this case. Back to your mark, walk up into position and bowl straight. if you're feeling confident, you can make this into a little bit of a run. So run into it, back foot, in position and through. You're going to complete this for 12 times, okay, so that's 2 overs. Okay, so in and over, you have 6 balls, so you're going to complete 2 overs, which is 12 times. Okay, so you can pause the video and press play once you finish your 12. Okay, well done everyone on your progress so far. We are going to add our run up. Okay, so you don't need a big run up, you can add maybe an 8 step. So you stay 8 steps back from your mark. So you've got a mark there, and my wickets are all the way at the bottom of the net. You can use, if you've not got wickets, you can use a bag, you can use a bin, you can use maybe some bricks that you've got in your garden anywhere, you can use a suitcase, you can use whatever you would like to bowl at. Okay, so you just need a target that you can bowl at on the wall. If you're going to put some tape on your wall, you can do, whichever is easiest for you. But from here, you're going to mark where you are going to bowl from. Now remember, the marker is for my back foot and my front foot will be pointing towards the target in front. Okay, so you're going to take 8 steps back from your marker, and this time you're going to add a run. So mine is going to start behind the camera. I'm going to run past into my position and ball, okay, towards the wicket. Then I'm going to get a new ball and do 6 of those. Okay, now remember with this one, you need to follow through. Now if you follow through to the left, your ball will go to the left. If you follow through right, your ball will go to right. You need to run straight where you want the ball. So your running is always straight of where you want the ball to go after. Okay? So stay straight down the wicket. Don't go to the side. Don't go to the opposite side. Okay, we need to stay straight to ensure our bowling is nice, straight and accurate for to hit our stumps at the bottom. So 8 steps back, we're going to run through and bowl it towards the wicket. Okay, just like my follow through is nice and straight down the wicket, just where I want it to bowl. Okay, you want to aim for the top left of the stump. And again. Okay, that's number 2. We've got 4 more to go. Three more to go. Don't forget our bunny ears is going to the direction that you want to go. So our running straight, our bunny ears are straight, all in line to get our straight bowling. Two left of the over to equal 6. And our last one to go. Now a key tip is to keep your head up, looking at where you want the ball to go. So all my balls on the left hand side is absolutely perfect. You need to keep it on the left hand side of your target. Okay, well done everyone with that. Okay, so you're gonna practice. So you've done 6, you're gonna do 12, so you're gonna do 2 overs, okay? On your last over, you are going to count out of 6 how many times you hit your wicket. The number that you get, I want you to type it into our cricket scores, which you can put onto Teams. So in the Teams chat, you can put I hit 3 out of 6. Okay, so you're gonna do it out of 6, which is 1 over. So how many times can you hit the wickets in 1 over? I'm gonna practice mine. I will post that onto the scores, onto Teams for you now. Thank you for everyone to coming to cricket for week 1. Okay, come next week we'll be looking at bowling again and how we can advance to different types of bowling.